Hello guys and welcome to the Unity 4.6 GUI tutorial. Now this is also going to be a multi-part tutorial like the telepads, but yeah, it's worth it, trust me. This maybe even be like 5, 6, maybe up to 10 parts because it's really cool. But anyways, in 4.6 Unity released a new user interface system. Basically how you start it off is go create UI, and you can just do a canvas. If you don't do a canvas first, it's gonna create on its own. For example, if I press the button, you see it creates a canvas, and now everything I create, it's gonna put it under the same canvas. So yeah, I'll just delete that for now in the event system. Okay, so in this first tutorial, we're just gonna be putting this stuff on around the screen. And let me just nope, not this. Where is it? Yeah, free aspect 16 by 9. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so I'm just gonna change the color here. Later on I'm gonna make a proper skybox and scene. I'm gonna probably do that off camera, but let's get started. So something you want to do at the start is go into the 2D view and switch to this if it's not already. So I just deselect the camera, go into create UI, and let's start off with a button. Why don't we? Okay, so this is actually the area that's gonna be displayed on the screen, as you can see here. And yeah, but something you gotta mention is, for example, if it's like this here and I put it in maximize and play, you see it's not gonna be the same because this canvas utilizes the size of your game screen here. So if I, for example, pull this out and drag it out a bit, you can see that the canvas size will change. But I can't enter the game this part now. You just saw here, I think it changed. But anyways, I'm gonna keep it here. Okay, so the best way to do this actually is make it center at a certain corner wherever you want to put the button. For example, I think, let's see. By the way center is select the button in your hierarchy and press this thingy center middle, and I'm gonna select the right wall. So basically now if we do it like this, it should be in also like that in full screen. Yes, it is. So depending on where you want to put it, like in which part of the screen, just select that as the anchor point. So yeah, let's put this, since I like doing it in even numbers, let's do -80, and yeah, let's put it a bit higher. The Z position doesn't really matter. I mean, as you can see, I put it in 4000, nothing happens. That's because this is like a 2D screen. Okay, so width and height, let's go 100 by, nope, not 50, 20, let's keep it 100 by 30. Okay, actually let's make this one a bit higher, a bit wider, since it's gonna be like the main button. 150 maybe. Yep, sounds good enough. And let's change this to -90. Okay, so now the options we have on the button are the color of the text, I believe. No, the color of the button itself. So let's give this like a bluish color, light blue. Yeah, something like that. Okay, so normal color, we want to actually select this blue again, and just yeah, normal should stay the same. Then highlighted color should be a bit brighter or darker, whichever way you want to go, it doesn't really matter. And pressed color should be the lightest, so let's select this one and make it lighter. So if we actually go to the game now, you can see our button changes colors. So yeah, to change the text on the button, you open this thingy here, the arrow, and go to text and change the text field. And I'm gonna make this be start game. There we go. Okay, so let's see what else can we do. I basically leave all of this the same. I mean, you can change the GUI spirit if you want, but yeah. You know what? Let's actually test something. If I set this to be not spirit, sprite. Excuse me. How that? Yeah, if we set that to be a sprite, apply button. How would it look? That doesn't look that good because the texture isn't good itself. So let's just change this back. Okay, I believe it was background. Not sure. Okay, so we're gonna be covering the on-click stuff in the next tutorial probably. Today we're just gonna be making the GUI design that we're gonna be coding later on. So now let's see. The next part you can have is, since you can see here it has the interactable and non-interactable thingy. So what we can do, let me just change the text color also, something darker maybe. Yeah, darker, and then let's just whiten this out if it's uninteractable. So we just control C and control V this button. Just copy it over, and let's rename this to start game also. Okay, there we go. And this button, let's rename to end game. Actually, exit. Okay, so now let's go back in the scene view and drag this other button down. Let's see, what's the height of this? Position wise 15. Position wise minus 18. Since I like even numbers, let's put it to minus 20. And since let's just change the text also. Exit. By the way, you can change the fonts just by adding them in here. I don't have any fonts imported right now, but I will be covering that hopefully in a later tutorial. Okay, so exit. This doesn't need to be the same size as the start. So nope, not like that. Okay, so let's just. By the way, I'm holding Alt and dragging in, so that happens. 70 is good enough. Okay, let's change this to minus 20 again. This should be minus 50 then. Okay, so this is our GUI so far. Now what we could do is, for example, go Control C, Control V. Actually, let's pull this one down a bit more. Let's see, if this was 1520, that's 35 more. That should be minus 55 then. And this one we're actually gonna drag out to be full size and change it to continue. Alright, so whoops, I didn't change the name. F2, continue, and change the text to continue. Alright, so here we have exit then. Let's copy paste that again, and for example put in credits. So there's something cool I want to do with this part. Alrighty. Oh, I'm not using the right thingy too. You should have this always selected while working on the GUI. Oops, not the text. Yep, there we go, perfectly aligned. And change this to credits. Okay. So, let's see. Oh yeah, one more thing we want to add on this GUI is let's see. Oh yeah, Let's just put all of these in. Create user interface, input field, because this is something I want to be covering for user names. You don't want to put it in your main menu screen, I just want to cover it in this tutorial. -85. Wait, what's this? -55, then this should be -90. Alright, let's drag it out a bit more. Actually, I'm not gonna change this, but I am gonna change the texture since I like this one better on it. Now let's go with this one. So now if I go to here, you can actually see there's an input field. Whoops, I forgot to center it on the right side. Yep. Okay, now it should be better. Yeah, and you can actually input stuff here. I should probably change the color of the text. Let's do that real quick. Change it to black so there's a bit of difference. Okay, so I'm gonna leave all of this the same, but we're gonna go to the, no, is it text? No, it's not text, but here I'm gonna type in, for example, username. Now this could be whatever you want. It could be like for answers or whatever, for chat and stuff, whatever you want to do. I mean chat for creating an online game. But yeah. Character limit, if you're doing username, set it to something like 15, 16 or something like that, or even 12. I think 12 is the most common one. But yeah, here you can type in your name now. Alright, is there anything else we should cover in this initial one? Let's see, button text is basically a text that you can do stuff with. Scroll bar and toggle I'll do later. Okay, yeah, that's pretty much it. So that'll be it for this first part. In the second part we're actually gonna start adding functions to these buttons. So yeah, like the start game. Actually, something I want to do before is continue game, interactable, nope, because yeah, I'm not gonna be making a real game, so I don't need a continue button to be pressed. But yeah, anyways guys, thanks for watching, and until next time when I work on the buttons themselves, like coding them and stuff, I'll see you all. Bye.